All October long, I'm making recipes from the Death for Dinner cookbook, which is a plant-based horror-themed cookbook. And for day 15, I made the All Hallows Eve lasagna inspired by the movie Trick or Treat. The first step was to make the pumpkin bechamel, so I added 2 teaspoons of oil to my pot, half a cup of flour. Then I just whisked that for 3 to 4 minutes until the flour was fragrant. Then I started incorporating 4 cups of almond milk and whisking it like consistently. I never stopped whisking it because the cookbook said we want to prevent lumps, and I'm not going to lie, mine still ended up with lumps, but I wasn't going to throw it away. I mean, come on. And so it has lumps. I have lumps and my boyfriend still likes me. So once I got it as smooth as I could get it, I added the 30 ounces of a pumpkin, stirred that in, got that all incorporated, and then we're going to cook that for 10 minutes so it can like thicken up. Then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of nutmeg and salt and pepper to taste. And we're going to set that aside and get started on the ricotta. Oh yeah, I added MSG too, of course. For the ricotta, I just added 2 teaspoons of oil to my skillet, a whole diced onion, 8 cloves of minced garlic, and then I just cooked those down until the onions were translucent, just like this. Then I added the 2 teaspoons of flour and then just cooked that for another 3 minutes until that raw flour taste cooks out. Then I added the cashew cream that we get by just blending a cup of raw cashews with a cup of water until it's nice and smooth. So I just got that all nice and incorporated with our onions and garlic before adding in our 16 ounces of cooked spinach and getting that all mixed in. I seasoned it with another teaspoon of nutmeg and salt and pepper to taste once again. And our cashew spinach ricotta is done. To start layering our lasagna, we're going to start with a couple ladles of our pumpkin bechamel. We're going to spread that out. We're going to make sure it's nice and even. Then we're going to add 5 of our no-boil lasagna noodles. Then we're going to take half of our spinach cashew ricotta, start adding that, spreading that out, creating a layer, and then we're going to take a third of what's left of our pumpkin bechamel. We're going to add that again, smooth it out, then 5 more noodles, then the rest of our ricotta, then half of what's left of our pumpkin bechamel, then 5 more of our noodles. It wasn't until this point where I realized I probably should have been breaking them. Then I just added the remainder of the pumpkin bechamel and started on the topping. It's 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs, 2 teaspoons of oil. We're going to mix that together, make sure it's nice and combined. Then I made sure to sprinkle that all over the top of our lasagna. And now she's going to go into the oven at 375, 30 minutes with the foil on, 30 minutes with the foil off until she comes out looking gorgeous and nice and golden. We're going to wait 10 minutes before slicing her, but here she is in all of her glory. I thought I didn't like pumpkin, but I guess I just love pasta so much that this was really, really good. I would use a little less nutmeg next time, but there is a next time.